I'm flipping mad at DJI, and I'll tell you why in this short video. Let's get into it. Now, as a valued customer of DJI, I support them 100% because their products are second to none. What bugs me is they first came out with the Neo by itself, then they came out with the package deal with the controller, and then they come out with the goggles that supported the Neo.
And then they released the DJI Motion Fly More combo that included the Motion 3 controller and the goggles N3. Too bad for you if you already bought some of these components prior.
So, basically the goggles did not support the Mini 4 Pro. And now they released the Flip. The DJI Flip looks like it's going to be a really great drone, and the image quality and video quality is going to be the same as your Mini 4 Pro. Because even if you wanted to buy the Flip on its own, it is not available currently on its own. You need to buy it with a controller. That would be either the RC2 or the N3 controller. It also does not support the goggles N3. The only difference between the Neo is, of course, the image quality of the camera, and obviously the wind resistant may be a little better than the Neo. But does it warrant you spending all that extra money and getting another controller that you already may have? I mean, come on, DJI. We all support you. Your products are great. We all know that. Don't pressure us on buying, 100 controllers for every drone that you release. I mean, that's a little bit crazy. That is the reason why I'm not buying the Flip. If it was available on its own, I mean, I already have the controllers. I have the N3 and the RC2. Why would I want another N3 controller or another RC2 controller? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, that's a little bit disappointing that you force your customers to buy the controllers for each drone that you release. The reality is that the drone is a nice drone if you're starting off right now and you don't have any equipment. The problem becomes when you already have purchased a drone like the Neo and with a controller, and you have the goggles N3, and you have a Mini 4. And in some cases, you can't even use your goggles, for example, with the Flip. And I don't know if that's going to be a feature later on, but from what I've seen recently, DJI is a little bit hard on their customers. They expect them to spend the extra money to have duplicate pieces of technology that they don't really need. And that's what is upsetting. I'm sure that they're making a lot of money across Canada and the US and the UK, but to put people in a position where they have to buy the controller again, come on, that's a little bit too hard to swallow, really. So if you're using or you're thinking to use the drone in your YouTube channel during your vlogging, it's a good idea. If you had, let's say, the Neo, yes, the Neo camera is not as good as the camera that's comparable to the Mini 4 that the Flip has, but here's the kicker. You can, use the Neo and record at 1080p, 60 frames a second, and get a great image on your YouTube channel. You just have to be honest and say what you really feel. And this is what I'm feeling. I think a lot of DJI's customers are feeling that way. It's not everybody that can afford to buy all this equipment. So let's be honest, DJI, why are you forcing us to buy another controller with yet another drone? I'd like to get the drone, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that would like to buy another drone, but they don't want to pay for another controller. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe to you it makes sense, but not to us. The fact that they do that I mean, they are one of the richest drone companies out there, and I mean, this is a little overboard when they force you to buy things that you won't need because you already have a controller. You already went out and bought those controllers. You bought the goggles. You did all that.
Now, about the goggles N3.
It's the same transmission, 04 transmission, same as the Neo, same as the Mini 4 Pro. There's no reason why even the goggles N3 are not supported with the Mini 4 Pro and the Flip. Anyway, that's enough of my ranting. But whoever is brand new to the hobby, the Flip is a nice drone, and it looks like it's a very nice starter drone to have if you want quality pictures or higher quality pictures. And I'm not saying that the Neo is not capable. It is. But you'd have to reduce the resolution to 1080p. Thank you for listening, and as always, it's the honest truth. The one thing I can tell you is that I'm always going to say it straight out there, and I had to do that because I don't see anyone complaining about these little things, which are not really little for people that are on a budget. DJI, I mean, come on. Hey, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and give us a thumbs up if you can.